Hey guys, what's up? Arnold here, and this video is going to be a dedication video of my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. Today makes 365 days that I've been continuously making videos weekly for anime and video games and all types of stuff that I've been doing ever since that 1 year ago. And it's crazy how this has become like a lifestyle to me, honestly. But basically, I'm going to be going down a recap essentially of my channel, what it started out as, what it transitioned into, the I guess you want to say the improvements that have come along the way, and everyone that I've met, and all the experiences and the growth that I've gone through over this past year. Before I do that, though, I apologize if any of you guys can hear, because I have a fan running right now because my room is kind of hot. But if you guys can hear that, I do apologize. But it's way too hot for me to not have a fan while I do this. And but yeah, so basically, I'm gonna just be going through a rundown of everything that I've been through because I've grown so much. Personally, I've grown a lot from doing YouTube and talking to people and expressing my ideas and interacting with viewers and subscribers and stuff like that, and it's just made me grow immensely in confidence and in determination to keep doing this and do this as for what I love and because I love doing it. So basically, for those of you who don't know, if you're new subscribers, if you've been around around the middle of my YouTube journey, or if you're even at the beginning, my channel wasn't always centered around anime and manga. No, my channel originally and initially was supposed to be a gaming channel. I wanted to, at the time before I decided to make my channel, I was really into Let's Plays and commentaries of games like Gears of War, Call of Duty, Halo, and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'll start a gaming channel. So my first video that I ever put up was a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 commentary with gameplay footage, and initially that's what I wanted to do. I told all of my friends, I'm a really big gamer, so I told all my Xbox friends, I told all of my Achievement Hunter friends, because I'm a part of Achievement Hunter's site, I told all of them, and I started out roughly well. I had about 40 subscribers within the first 2 days from just word of mouth, and it was actually working really well. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up bringing Call of Duty commentaries. I worked down the line. I did some really old games like Super Smash Brothers, Halo 3, Bioshock 2, and stuff like that. So mainly my channel was focused around gaming. Another reason why I was focused around gaming is because at the time I had that type of equipment. I had a capture card, I had all the right, wires and stuff like that, but I didn't have a camera. I didn't know how to work my camera out. From the webcam quality that I got initially on my camera, it was really bad, so I didn't want to like bring videos to you guys. So that's initially what it started out as, but slowly as I was progressing more and more, I got a sudden change of heart because I didn't, when I game, if I play a lot of video games, I get burned out. Like, I haven't touched my Xbox in months because I've been playing my PlayStation and, watching anime. But I get to the point where if I play too much video games, I get burnt out. I don't play for weeks. I don't play for months. And then all of a sudden, I'll go right back to it. Whereas if I was doing it as a sense of YouTube, I was doing it because I wanted to, I would make a video. I wouldn't, be putting constant videos out every week because it would just become a chore versus a hobby and something that I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. So slowly I decided, hey, I need to change, I need a transition, and that's when I thought of anime and manga. Now, at the time of anime and manga, I also was watching Sawyer 7 and For Never World, and I always just wondered, like, these guys have it so well to the fact that they have a crazy dedicated audience, a dedicated fan base, if you will, because these guys can just watch a chapter, read a chapter, or watch an anime episode and literally go to YouTube and talk to people. And one of the main reasons why I decided to transition to YouTube in terms of anime and manga is because in my personal life, I don't have that. I don't have people in my life who watch anime and manga like I do. There are people in my life who don't know, like my close friends who don't know I'm into anime and manga because that's not what they're into, so why bring it up? There are people in my life who know I like anime and manga, but they don't, they see that as kind of weird or, childish, if you will. And then there are people in my life who see the same side as me. There are people in my life, my close friends, who we watch anime and manga together and we talk about it, but it's just like, I'm not content with just having us six and having our same discussions and our same ideas and our same points of views, and I wanted to expand on that, and that's when I decided YouTube would be perfect if I could, just get an audience of people I didn't care how many people it was. If I just had concurrent viewers who came to my channel who I could talk to about a bomb-ass chapter of Naruto or a hype episode of Hunter or anything in between like that, I was content with that. I'd be content with that. So that's why I initially started my channel. I wanted a second family, if you will, because my personal life, I don't really have the people in my life who I could really associate with in terms of my hobbies and my interests, because I play video games, I watch anime, I read manga, and not a lot of people around here do that. So that's mainly why I decided to make that transition. And I'll leave a treat for you guys, because in the comment section, in the description, I have 4 links to really big milestones in my channel that I feel you guys check out if you guys want to see how I started into where I became now. There are 4 links. One of them is my first ever video, the Call of Duty commentary that I talked about. That's one of the first videos. My first ever review, which was for free, episode 11. So there's that video, which at the time I lacked equipment. Like I said, I didn't have a camera. So back in the day, I used to do my reviews with gameplay footage. So I believe my free review, I was talking about free in the commentary, but it was Call of Duty gameplay, so it was really unorthodox. It was really out of place, I guess you want to say, because it's like, what the hell? So there was that, and the transition too, and just the development and the confidence that I have now. Like back then, I watch all of my videos in the past, and I kind of cringe because I wasn't really that confident, especially since I wasn't in front of a camera. I was just talking. Just blindly talking into my mic that would later be uploaded for people to watch and listen to. So it's definitely an improvement over what I do now. So there's that. My third link is my most viewed video on my channel, which I believe is a Kuroko review. And the 4th one is my first ever video where you can actually see me where I use a camera. So I feel like those 4 videos, those 4 links are really big milestones in my growth and how I transitioned and how I've evolved essentially from YouTube when I first started. So there's that. A second thing I want to do is give a really honest and sincere thank you to the YouTube anime community. I know YouTube anime community gets a lot of flack for being sometimes dark, sometimes negative, but I choose not to see those parts. I choose not to see those aspects of the community that I love so much. I only see the embraciveness. I only see the love. I see the support and the respect from one another, and that's essentially what I want to radiate off of my channel. I don't want any hate. I don't want any, arguments or anything like that coming my way. So two communities particularly, Naruto and Hunter, because when I first started, when I decided I wanted to get into the anime community, well, first off, I was scraping through the remnants of finishing anime when I decided I wanted to do anime and manga. Ruby, Attack on Titan, and Free were like the last few bits of episodes that I got before they ended. But then when I started my full-fledged reviews, I did Log Horizon, which you can probably tell why I got those mixed up. Log Horizon, Kuroko's Basketball 2, and Beyond the Boundary were my first animes that I started and finished in their seasons. And then I decided, I watched Naruto. I was catching up on Hunter, and I was reading the manga for Naruto as well. So I decided at some point, I was like, okay, I want to do reviews for the anime, the manga, and the Hunter anime. But I was so nervous because I think at the time Naruto, I was at episode 331. In the manga, it was chapter 670, and then in Hunter, I was in episode 116. So I was like, I hope I'm not too far gone. I really hope the community embraces the fact that I just love Hunter and I just want to talk about it and express myself on it. I didn't want people to be like, who's this random house? Where did he come from? I've never heard of him before. And why is he starting the anime so far into the arc or so far into the season into the season overall? And I was just so uneasy about myself. I'm like, I've never done this before. I know I'm really late, but here's my thoughts on it. And the communities, those two communities, the Hunter and Naruto communities, were so welcoming, so reassuring, and gave me so much support. They gave me support of the fact that I made the video initially. They liked my views. They liked my personality and how I went about doing the videos. And they gave me the biggest amount of confidence ever. And that's what every subscriber does for me. When I get a new subscriber or when I get a new comment letting me know that they enjoyed my content, that's just a confidence boost ultimately. And it's something that I've always wanted. And I can honestly say today that I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish when I first started making my videos. Because like I said, I started making my videos as a way to grow a family, if you will, a group of people, like-minded individuals who are interested in, anime, manga, video games like me. And if I ever wanted to talk to somebody about a bomb-ass Naruto chapter or a hype episode of Hunter, I could literally come to my channel, make a video, and people would just comment, and we'd have discussions back and forth. And that engagement, that involvement with me and me and subscriber, me and viewer, was what I initially wanted to set out and do on my channel. And I can honestly say I've done that. I have a really dedicated group of people who watch every video I make, and I have people who watch my videos who don't watch anime and manga. I have people who watch my videos who don't play video games, and I have people that just watch my videos for whatever they're particularly interested in, whether it be Naruto, Hunter, my personal videos, my gamer score videos, etc. So it's really reassuring for me to know that there are people out there who appreciate me as a person, not because I don't dub myself a reviewer. I don't dub myself a YouTuber, because I don't see this as a profession. I don't see this as a career, a job, whatever the hell you want to call it. I see this as a hobby. I see this as, my second family, if you will, my second means of engagement when it comes to something that I really like and something that I lack in my personal life. So for that, I honestly have to give a thanks to every single person who has ever watched my video, who has ever liked, commented, who has ultimately subscribed, who just gives me the greatest amount of support and motivation and determination to keep doing this. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't even think I'd be doing this. Like, if I started YouTube and I wasn't getting support, and I was still down on myself, and I doubted myself and doubted if this would ever work out for me, I don't think I'd be making this. And I know that's something cliche. I know everybody talks about it, everyone mentions it, but I swear to you guys, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate every single one of you and everything you guys bring to the table for my channel and for me personally. So with that being said, there are a few people in this community who I've met, who I've made friends with, who are so awesome. And I'm regarding, the reviewers in the community who are around my subscriber base, who I pretty much grew into knowing through their videos, through related videos that we both make on series and stuff. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out and an honest farewell to reviewer Firefish Dre. When I first discovered this guy, he was like the blueprint that I wanted to be like. I wanted not necessarily become him, but it was just the way he did his videos, and he was so honest. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He told it like it was. He respected everyone, and he gave people the time of day. You know what I mean? He was growing rapidly in subscribers, but one thing that I love and one thing that I look for when I subscribe to somebody, or one thing that I look for when I'm interested in a channel, is the fact that they get back to their audience. They get back to their subscribers, the people who are giving them the time of day to watch their videos and willing to get back to a comment or a message. And that was one thing that he did, and he embraced, and he let people know. He's like, hey, I get back with everybody if you leave me a comment or shoot me a message. And that's something that I really like a lot about subscribers and people that I subscribe to and reviewers, the fact that someone's willing to come to your channel, watch it, and leave their input or just leave a comment, hey, good video, and you're willing to get back to them, because that could literally make someone's day. I can't tell you how many times people have left me comments and I get back to them, and the first words that they reply back to is, oh my gosh, you left me a comment. Because I feel like it's so foreign on YouTube. Like, so many big-time reviewers or YouTubers in general make the excuse that since there's so many subscribers, I'm just not gonna reply to anyone, because that's just the excuse they're gonna use across the board. And I can't stand that. I hate that so much. And one thing I love doing more than making videos is comments, getting back to people. You can look at all of my videos. I have like crazy long comments, discussions, and essentially conversations in my comment section, and it's something that I really love doing. But Firefist is definitely someone that I appreciated the most when he came through in the community. He really wanted to change it, and he was a person that I looked up to. I saw him as my my mentor, if you will, my anime mentor, because when I watched his videos too, just the way he broke down a chapter and dissected it, and the way that the things that he brought up that I overlooked just made me think more critically about how I watch and view anime and manga. So, and I'm really disappointed that he ended up retiring, and I wish he would have come back essentially, but excuse me. Just giving you a shout out, Firefist Dre. I'm really disappointed that you're no longer in the community, but I know you're looking around. You're still engaging with us, and you're just not making videos. So from him, I want to go to King Recon. This dude, man, King Recon is literally my hype man, and like he's my hype man, and I don't even really associate with him that much when it comes to, you know, our individual videos, because he does anime and manga reviews for things that I don't do, like One Piece and Bleach. But I literally watch this dude's One Piece and Bleach reviews, even though I don't watch One Piece and Bleach, because his personality. I love his personality more than like his content on his channel, because his, you know, his personality is infused with his content, and that's what I love. Like, he just hypes up. He's like, "Ew!" Like the things that he does, it reminds me so much of myself when I'm off camera. Like if I'm watching a bomb ass like episode of Hunter or something, and I'm just geeking out so hard. That's literally something that he does on camera, and it reminds me so much of myself, and it reminds me, and it just resonates with me. He's a really cool dude. He invited me to a live stream this past week, which I was really, you know, appreciative of the fact that he did that, and it was one of the first live streams that we actually kicked it, and we got to talk, and we got to, you know, bond a little bit. And I really hope that we can move forward and become really great friends in this community, and maybe someday in real life, because he's pretty cool. He cracks me up so much over everything that he talks about in his videos, and he's just a really great content creator overall. So moving on from him, we have Zed Tazian, which is not just the reviewer, but he's also a subscriber of mine. And he was one of the first people who subscribed to me after I came out with my Hunter reviews. But the fact is, he didn't just subscribe to me because of that really big live reaction that I did. He actually subscribed to me and watched a lot of my Naruto reviews, my personal videos. He gave me a shout out, congratulations, when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So Zed is really, you know, so Zed, I'm personally talking to you now. Like, I really appreciate the fact that you've come out of your way to, you know, give me support and show me love on my channel, just like I do yours. Though I could probably do a little bit more. You know, I watch a lot of your videos, but I don't really leave a comment or anything like that. But I do give you that thumbs up, though. But I really do appreciate everything that you have done, especially since, you know, we've chatted a few times in live streams, this recent live stream in King Recon's videos, and you know, I'm really glad that we think the same way in terms of the community, in terms of we have to look out for one another and grow as a community instead of as an individual. And that's what I basically see in people like you and Anime Blaze and Recon and Tochi Alucard and Mecha Blade Z and all of you guys. Like, you guys have become my really close friends because of the fact that you guys are so supportive, and you guys give me such motivation over the past year that I've been doing this. And I feel like I'm on a soapbox now, like just giving a speech, but it's honest. It's literally the honest truth, whether you choose to believe that or not. It really is. And I thank you and everyone that I've met on this journey for that. So, you know, obviously just gave also shout-outs, Anime Blaze, Tochi Alucard, I love your videos, dude. Mecha Blade Z, me and this dude have been kicking it a lot on YouTube especially. I got this kid to finally, well, I was one of the people who influenced him to watch Kuroko no Basket, and he's going to do a review on that. But Mecha Blade Z, you're a freaking, yeah, like me and you were just laughing so hard in Recon stream the other night, but it was legit, and I'm really glad that I met you, and I'm really glad that, you know, we're hitting it off really well, especially on Facebook and stuff like that, and talking about anime, manga. Squad 00 has also really influenced me a lot. Charles's Anime World. Thank you so much for all of your support, every single one of you guys, whether you leave me a comment, whether you subscribe to me, whether you leave me likes, whether you invite me to your live streams, all that stuff just ultimately just helped bring me up to where I am now, and I definitely appreciate that. So from there, I have a lot of subscriber shout-outs to give, which I'm going to try to make these quick because I do have to be somewhere, but I don't want to make this like a flaky, you know, half-assed thank you. Like, these are genuine thank yous that I am going to be giving out. First person I want to give a shout-out and an honest thank you to is YugiBoy85. Now, this is literally the first person I had to, like, no ifs, ands, or buts. I had to, you know, specifically mention him first because he has been with me since I decided to make my anime manga. And he has been in, I want to say 95% of my videos, he has been in every comment. He is, you know, he's added me on Twitter, he's added me on Facebook, and me and him actually engage a lot. We talk a lot about anime, manga, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, because I'm into Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, I watch the old series, and, you know, me and him, that's something that me and him have in common that we can talk about. I watch his videos as well, like his Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxings, and like the cards that he has is so sick. But ultimately, this guy, he's always told me, he's like, I support you, I support everything that you do, I got your back. And he was one of the first people that really showed me love and really showed me support to like to the highest extent that I would have even thought possible, with the fact that, you know, he comments on every video. He congratulated me when I hit 1,000 subscribers. He you know, he thanks me every milestone that I go, and essentially he gives me like the best confidence ever to know that if I make a video, I know that he will watch it because he's you know, he's a really dedicated viewer of mine and subscriber, and I really do appreciate that from you, Yuki boy. Timothy, I'll just call you Timothy because I know your actual name, and it's kind of weird that I know your name and I'm still calling you by your username. So from there, we have Fallout 34767V2. Now, this is a personal friend of mine on Xbox that I met, I believe, like a year or so ago. We're part of the Achievement Hunter community on Xbox, and he's been with me for a very long time. He was with me since my first video, and even though he doesn't watch anime and manga, he still supports what I do, I guess because he likes my personality, or he likes the person that I am, or what I, you know, how I present myself on YouTube. So that was pretty cool as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I apologize if I butcher your name, Braulio Ramos. He's a subscriber as well. I really hope I said that right. Braulio Ramos. If I didn't say it right, just let me know in the comments when you watch this. But you've been really engaging in my comments since my Hunter 116 live reaction. You watch my Naruto videos. You watch my personal videos. You watch my gaming videos. You watch pretty much anything that I make, and you also gave me that shout out on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which was really awesome too. I definitely appreciate, you know, your input. I definitely appreciate your involvement with liking, with subscribing, and with engaging with me in every video. And I feel like me and you are growing more and more as friends, even though I don't really know you all that well on a personal level. But the fact that you're willing to come to my channel and talk to me about whatever the hell I'm talking about is really appreciative, and it's really, well, you know, I really do appreciate it, honestly. And I promise that I will be bringing some Pokemon discussions and topics, because I think it's like the third time that you've mentioned Pokemon. And I remember I flashed my Pokemon Heart Gold on one of my videos, and I think that's what really triggered you. So I'm definitely going to bring some Pokemon into it. Actually, let me know in the comments if you're watching this. Let me know what you would want to me to talk about, essentially, because I'm really into Pokemon, but it's like I have to, you know, really get back into the drive of actually doing Pokemon content. From there, we have some other people. Kendrick Hamilton. He's on my Naruto and personal videos. He shares my videos on all social networks, which is really awesome. I really do appreciate that. Justin S., who has been with me since my Hunter live reaction 116. He watches my personal videos. He gave me a congratulations when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much as well. You know, you always leave a comment. We always, you know, get into discussions. Quentin Connolly, also Hunter. Primarily Hunter, especially with the fact of my latest video. You know, he gave me a lot of props for showing myself on an emotional level on my latest live reaction of Hunter, and, you know, just gives me the overwhelming amount of support, which is really enjoyable, which is really reassuring. Sergio Source, first off, I want to say I love your thumbnail of Netero. That shit's so legit. And again, Hunter primarily for my videos, my personal videos as well. I think you also got into one of my videos of like my anime, like how I got into anime, how I got into why I watch anime videos, stuff like that. So I really appreciate you and, you know, your input and your insight, and overall your involvement and interaction in my channel. Shock LP, Naruto, Hunter, my personal videos. I remember a specific video how I got into anime, and you said your anime you first got into was Sailor Moon. I thought that was pretty cool because Sailor Moon was one of the first anime I got into as well. But overall, everything that you've done for my channel, you know, I think you also gave me a personal thank you, shout out. I'm sorry, congratulations for hitting 1,000. So I appreciate you as well. I want to say your name is Amy, AIMEE. She is a viewer of mine for my sports anime that I reviewed, Kuroko no Basket, Haikyuu, and as well as Hunter x Hunter, which I'm really glad to see that I have a fan, like an audience in my sports category of anime, and she's one of them that has you know, Kuroko's over, but she still watches me for my Hunter and my personal videos. So I thank you personally, and I thank you for all of the really, you know, positive and sincere comments that you leave me, you know, letting me know that I'm doing a good job and bringing up my confidence overall. Last few bit of people, Zolodek Kilua, Meruem HXH, and 3 Pound Cannon. Mainly these three guys are in every Hunter video that I make, every live reaction, every review, every discussion, just giving me the craziest amount of support. Meruem HXH is actually on my Twitter as well. and he retweets a lot of my comments, a lot of my tweets out for like my reviews and stuff, just spreading the word. Thank you guys so much. And there are so many other people that I have in this list, but I feel like this video is getting very long, so I'll just run down the names. The One Insane Dude, Ann De Silva, X Kenyo X, Frasher. I'm really sorry, that's your username. Fursher. That's one of the people that I just recently met who added me on Facebook. He's actually from Italy, and I think people from foreign countries are legit because I live in the United States, and I just feel like foreign nations are a lot more cooler than where I live. But that's just me. But overall, these subscribers, man, actually, I don't need this list. Actually, I was like reading off a list too because I can't remember all those people off the top of my head. But this 1 year has been ridiculous. 1 year anniversary, this 1 year of making videos, transitioning my videos, having an audience, having dedicated subscribers, involvement in the comments, discussions, conversations, everything. It's just been really humbling and really important to me to know that there are so many people who watch my videos, who, whether they like my insight, whether they like me as a person, whether they like the fact that I'm growing as a subscriber, as a reviewer, all of those things are very welcome, and I definitely appreciate everybody who has ever, like I said, left me a comment, subscribed to me, left me a like. Everything, all those things just ultimately motivate and bring me up in terms of making my content, and this is something that I can't picture not doing. It's like a lifestyle at this point. A hobby first and foremost before anything else. But I feel like I really rambled on during this video, but what the hell, whatever. It's my 1 year anniversary. It's my birthday. I can cry if I want to. But like I said, I thank and appreciate every single subscriber that I have. If I didn't mention you in this, don't take it to heart. I just decided to mention a few people who have really influenced me and have really given me a lot of motivation and support over the past year that I've been doing this. But this is something that I definitely will be doing for a very long time until I see fit, or until I decide that I have to put other things before it. But I definitely have a lot of time on my hands. I'm watching a lot of anime now. I'm playing a lot of video games now. There's a lot of anime that I'm going to be watching in the summer, which I'll be making a separate video of anime I'm going to be watching in the summer. But ultimately, guys, thank you. First and foremost, thank you guys. This 1 year has been awesome. It's been legit, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next year and the year after that, and just seeing myself grow and seeing how the type of person I'll become a year from now. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I would appreciate if you guys could leave a like, comment on the video if you want, letting me know what your thoughts on it, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that as well. But thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys in the near future. Take care.